So that's the way it ends, with the Spurs winning at 112-108. It is the game of the day Thursday here on the network at 4 Eastern time. DeRozan scored the final 6 for the Spurs, and Pop came away appreciative.
He's a quick study. He picked things up really quickly, and he's a confident player. He's an all-star, and he showed it. The game comes easy to him, and he's in a difficult situation because he's still trying to learn the system and learn about his teammates. But he's such a willing passer and plays hard.
I gain a respect, not just with your teammates, kind of around, the whole league. This kind of what you do when your teammates throw you the ball and tell you to close out the game in the huddles and timeouts. It makes it a lot easier to go out there and do that. Patty told me a few times, a couple other guys told me, just go close out the game. So when you hear that, man, it's always good. It's cool, man. It was an extremely long summer for me. Extremely long summer. So just to be in this moment, it feels good.
You mentioned you got 81 games left in the season. Do you have 81 games left with this team? Or?
I got 81 games, dude. That's all that matters. We got to lock in on today. What tomorrow brings. See where we're at. That comes to be. There's nothing we can do about it. But in the meantime, I got to figure out a way to help us win some games.
This Jimmy Butler Timberwolves situation is fascinating, and I'm fascinated by his demeanor throughout, as though this is just not that big a deal, right? That's sort of the way it comes off listening to him speak, but this has got to affect the team moving forward. Can they compartmentalize these things and, as he says, just play ball when they're on the floor and ignore all the other stuff?
Well, they're going to have to try to. The one good thing about the game of basketball, once you get between those lines, you got to have a good feel for a guy or it's not going to work. And I think also as an organization and with your coaching staff, you can say Jimmy will come out and play extremely hard. He's always been that type of player. And tonight he showed that. He had 23 points, a little rusty on 23 shots, but he is a competitor. And I think they got to resolve this quick. And I still think if they can, they got to get Jimmy Butler moved where they can go forward as an organization. He doesn't want to be there. And obviously they probably want him there. I know Tibbs do, but they need to move him to get this going in the right direction.
Well, and obviously last year, they were better when he played. Mm-hmm. And they were a home court advantage team in the Western Conference. So, in spite of all the conflicts that are going on as of late, they did play well with them. But to your point, the trust, can you repair that? I'm not sure. I'm not in that locker room. Crazy things have happened where sometimes you go through something like this, it can bring you together, but I'm not quite sure that can happen here in this case. And, the longer this thing drags out, I think it hurts your younger guys. It hurts, it hurts Cat, it hurts Andrew Wiggins. They need a clean break. It just, it was a great effort. It was a great intention to try to bring them together. It made sense on paper. It didn't work. Now it's time to move on. You just got to find a willing participant from another team.